Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Right, I've got a pile of stuff here, just little bits of ephemera. A lot of it's tea and coffee dyed paper and card that I have done stamping on. There's some little collage tiles, some printing on brown paper bag, some faux tickets, little botanical images, some butterflies. I've got all sorts of little things here, just little things that I make along the way and store for making, little bits of ephemera. Today I'm making ephemera clusters with it. Normally when I make clusters, it is just out of scrap paper and little bits of fabric and whatnot. Today I'm taking little bits of this ephemera and popping it together and holding it together, not with a staple or a brad or something like that. I'm going to actually use an eyelet. So these can be little dangles. They can be, you could use a brad to stick them to a piece of paper in a journal, or you could use a bulb pin to pin them to a tag or a tab or the cover of your journal, or you could thread a paper clip through them and just use them as a paper clip. So yeah, they've got many uses, and it's something to do with these little pieces of ephemera that I have here. So or you could just pop them in a pocket and just have them look decorative. So anyway, I'm going to get along with that. I'm just going to stack them up in random little stacks, and then I'm going to pop a little eyelet through them and clamp it down. This first one, I actually do try to use this little clamp that I have here, and it is very unsuccessful. So I have to pull that one out and use a new one to reclamp my little bits and pieces. Luckily the hole didn't get any bigger, and I use another tool to flatten my little eyelets, because this red handled tool is unsuccessful at doing it properly. Now the reason I'm using this little green mat is because I'm using my Japanese screw punch, and it does do quite a bit of damage to the surface that I am punching down into. You could use an old book or something to put underneath it. I just happen to have this little green mat, so that's what I'm using. If you press too hard, sometimes you will take a big cut into your mat underneath, and I don't want to damage my mat that much. Not when I have this little sort of one lying around that I can use. I didn't really have a formula for these when I started, but it ends up that I use 4 pieces of ephemera. That gives me plenty of room with my little eyelet. Once I've crushed it down, if I just hit it once with this little eyelet setter, then it's still loose enough for me to sort of swing the little bits of ephemera around on it, so that you can look at them from different angles if that's what you'd like to do. So yes, that is what I'm getting on with. I will be using these little bronze coloured eyelets to start with, and then I will do a few with gold eyelets, because I have a fair few eyelets in a couple of different colours. As you can see, for this one I used 5 little pieces of ephemera, so no hard and fast rules. I also don't always punch them in the same spot. Sometimes it's to the left, sometimes to the right, sometimes right in the middle. Sometimes I punch them at the corner. Who knows? Just do whatever grabs my fancy at the time. Well, I'm just going to keep on collecting up these little piles of pre-made ephemera and popping eyelets through it, and yes, until I've basically run out of what I've got on the left hand side there on my desk. I actually really enjoyed making these. They were kind of a no-brainer. They didn't require a lot of thought. They were easy enough to do. I don't think I would do them in front of the television, but that's only because I wouldn't be able to successfully do the eyelets in front of the TV. I don't think, I just don't have the right kind of surface when I'm sitting down there. So, but you could do the same, like I say, with stapler or brads, or whatever you like. The reason I did this was so that I would have a little reinforced hole in the top, so that I could, pop a bulb pin or a paper clip or something through and use them as dangles. So they would also make cute little spine dangles hanging off a chain. There's all sorts of little things you could do with them. Just pin them to the front of a tag, to the tag topper would be kind of cute too. So anyway, yes, I am just going to do this until I basically run out of bits and pieces to do it with, and I'll show you the results at the end and I'll leave you with some stills when I have finished. Right, well, that is a bunch of them made, and I will almost definitely make some more of these. They're quite kind of cute, I think. Like I say, you could pop them on a paper clip or a bulb pin, or just pop them in a pocket, or use a brad to stick them to a page, or maybe you could even put a little dangle on them. Put a little chain or just a jump ring and pop a little charm on them, and that would be quite charming. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for being here. I actually really enjoyed making these. I think you should give them a go. It uses up some of your tiny ephemera that maybe sometimes you're not really sure what to do with. So, and yeah, cute little addition for a journal. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for being here. I've enjoyed your company, as I always do, and I will see you again next time. Bye.